Hello my dears. So today we are going to start with a new topic and it is decimal fractions. So chapter 15, decimal fractions. We already studied about decimal fractions, right? So what is meant by decimal fractions? A fraction whose denominator is 10 or its higher form, okay, power of 10 is known as decimal fraction. So we can say it as 3 by 10. Here the denominator is 10. So we can say that this is a decimal fraction. Or if it is needed, we can say that it is 9 by 100, 27 by 1000. All these are called as decimal fractions. One more thing is there, instead of this 10, 100, 1000, if it is comes in the point form, that is, suppose a number is 4 by 5. Okay, 4 by 5, the denominator is not 10 or the power of 10. So how we can say it as a decimal fraction? Means if we are multiplying this denominator with 2, the same number should be multiplied with the numerator, right? So it will come as 8 by 10. See, now this 8 by 10 is like this. So we can say that this 4 by 5 is also a decimal fraction. So two ways are there, okay? So I told you that power of 10. What is meant by power of 10? Power of 10 means if 10, its power is 2. Means 10 should be multiplied 2 times. That means it is 100. 10 to the power 3. 10 should be multiplied 3 times. Means 1000. And it is going on. I hope this one is clear. Okay. So, if the denominator is 10, 100, 1000, they are called as decimal fractions, and we can say that if it is 4 by 5 or the denominators, if we can convert into the form of this 10, 100, 1000 by multiplying with 1 or 2 numbers, that also comes under this decimal fraction. And when we are saying it as decimal, the thing is we can put a point in between them. 34.75. So in between, point is there. So this is called decimal. This dot is mentioned as point, decimal one. So the first part, before this point, the first part is known as integral part. Okay, this is integral part, and the 75 after the point, what is coming, it is called as decimal part. Okay, so this one is integral and the other one is decimal part. So integral part and decimal part. Now how we can say this, or how we can say the place values of this? So the first one in the integral part, as we are saying that in the lower grades we already studied, the first one is ones, the next one is tens, and the next one is 100, 1000, 10,000, and it will go on. In the other side, decimal part, the first one is tenth, or we can say it as 1 by 10. The next one, 100. It is 1 by 100. See here 1, 10, 100, and it will go on, but in the decimal side, there is no 1th. Instead, the next one, 10, 10th, 100, 100, and it will go on to the right side. Okay. So, place value is clear to us. Next one is like decimal numbers. We studied like fractions, unlike fractions. The same way, like decimal numbers. What is meant by like decimal numbers? If a number or if numbers are having same number of decimal places, same number of decimal places. They are called as like decimal numbers. See here, 3.87, 42.05, 753.71. After the decimal, 2 places. After the decimal, 2 places. Here after the decimal, 2 places. Only this we are considering. All these 3 numbers are having same number, not the same digits. If it is only 2, means 2 numbers in all. They are called as like decimal numbers. So what will be unlike decimals? After the decimal, if they are having different number of decimals. So one may be having 1 after the decimal, other may be having 2 or 3, and it may go on. So they are called as unlike decimal numbers, and if they are same, they are called as like decimal numbers. And we can say this unlike decimal numbers, we can convert it to like decimal numbers. How we can convert them? Two unlike decimal numbers are given, 3.9, 17.31. We can say that these two are unlike decimal numbers, because after the point here only 1 digit, here after the point there are 2 digits. So how we can convert these into like decimal numbers? First one is 3.9 and second one is 17.31. So which one is bigger? This one, right? Because it is having 2 numbers there. So we can convert this 3.9 as, after writing 3.9, we should add zeros to equalize with this. Means we should add 1 0. Then it will be same as 17.31, because it's having after the point there are 2 digits, and here we added 1 0, it became 2. Suppose one more number was there, three digits. So here what we should do? 8.476. So to equalize with this, or to convert these two like this decimal number, we should add how many zeros here? Here only 1, 1, 2, 3. So 2 zeros we are adding. Here after the point 2 digits, it should be 3. So we added 1 more 0, and the last one is same. So this became like 3.900, 17.310, 8.476. Now this became like decimal numbers. First it was unlike, and now we converted them into like decimal numbers. The next one is comparison. How we can compare decimal numbers? Two numbers are given, 4.85 and 4.8. Which is the bigger one? So first we have to look at the which part? Integral part. In both the numbers, integral part is 4. So they are equal. Now let's move to the next one, that is the decimal part. In the decimal part, the first one is 8 and here the first one is 8. So both are same. The next one here it's 5, but here nothing is there. So for easy work, we can do one thing. First we will convert this one into like decimal one. So how we can convert into like decimal? 4.85 and 4.80. We added 1 0 along with that. Now these two became like decimals. Now it's easy to compare. The first one is 4, so both are same. Now we will move to the next one, that is 8. Both are same. Here 5 and 0, which is a bigger one? 5 is a bigger one. So 4.85 is a bigger decimal number. Okay, I hope this one is clear. We already studied all these things in the last year's classes, right? So I am not going much detail about these things. So comparison is okay. Now next one is conversion. How we can convert fraction to decimal, decimal to fraction. All these things we are going to start. I hope you are writing along with this, right? So just note it down, okay? So first we are doing fraction to decimal. How we can convert a fraction into decimal form. 96 by 100. The number 96. So first we wrote 96. Now look at the denominator. Power of 10 means 2 zeros, it's 100. 2 places we are moving from right to left. So 1, 2. The point should be here. Or we can say that in this, after the point, there should be 2 places. Okay, so both the ways we can say 7 by 1000. So we wrote 7 first. Denominator is 1000. So after the point, how many places should be there? 3 places should be there. Here only 1. Okay, so we need 3 places. So from right to left we are checking. So 1 place, second place we are filling with zeros, 2 and then 3. And we put the point here. So it became 0.007 because after the point there should be 3 zeros. The next one, 343 by 100. Here after the decimal, how many digits? 2. So first we wrote 3, 4, 3. From right to left, how many places? 2. 1, 2. So we got the answer as 3.43. And I already told power of 10 it may come. So the question, 82 by 10 to the power 4. How we can do this? So first we can convert this one as 82 by 10 to the power 4 means 10 should be multiplied 4 times. 2, 3, 4. 82 by 10,000. Now we should convert this into decimal. So first we wrote 82. After the point, 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4 and then point. So first 10 raised to 4 we converted into 10,000 and then 4 places we need after the decimal. So first 82, then from right to left we are checking 1, 2. So it should be filled by 2 zeros. So we wrote 2 zeros and the point. If you want, you can write it as 0.0082 or 0.0082. Both are same. There is no change in these two. How we can convert a fraction into decimal if its denominator is not 10, 100, 1000. How we can do that? 3 by 4. Now look at the denominator. It is not 10, 100 or 1000. We should convert this into either 10, 100 or 1000. So how we can do that? First we wrote 3 by 4. After that, which number should be multiplied with this 4 to get either 10 or 100 or 1000? So is it possible to convert this 4 by multiplying with a number? We will get this 10. It's not at all possible, right? So we have to think about 100. Is there any number which should be multiplied with this 4 to get 100? Is that number? It is 25. So with this 25, we multiplied 4. The same way, we studied equivalent fraction. If we are multiplying the denominator, the same number should be multiplied with the numerator. 75 by 100. Now, we know how to convert this. The answer is 0.75. Suppose we don't know how we got this 25. Everyone may not be knowing, right? So, we can go to the working column and just check. So, the denominator was 4. We wrote 4. First, we want to convert it into 10, right? So, we wrote 10. Just start dividing. 2 times balance we got. So, it is not possible to convert it to 10. That we understood. Now, we are going to check, is it possible to convert to 100? So, we just wrote it as 100. The same number itself. Now, again we will start dividing. Yeah, it is possible. So, which number we got? 25. That 25 we are taking here. Same number 3 by 8. We got 8. Which number will be there? So, we wrote 3 by 8. Let's check in the working column. So, first we thought of 10. 1 time. Balance we got 2. So, it is not possible to convert to 10. Now, we will move towards 100. 100 also not possible. So, we will think about the next number, that is 1000. Is it possible? Yes. So, which is that number? It is 125. So, when the denominator 8 is coming, we can multiply it with 125. So, this is the easy one. Otherwise, you can keep it in your memory. So, 125 into 3. Check it in the working column. 375 by 1000. And then, when we will convert this 0.375. Next one is, if it is a mixed fraction, how we can convert? 4, 1 by 2. 2 ways are there. So, easy one, we will go for first. So, 4 let it be there. Only the fraction form we will take. What is the fraction form? 1 by 2. Convert. Multiply by 5. 5 by 10, which is equal to 0.5. Okay. What is the whole number? 4. 4, 1 by 2 we are converting. So, 4 is the integral part. So, it's same. And the decimal part is 0.5. Very easy. Otherwise, we should convert this 4 1 by 2 into 9 by 2. And then it should be multiplied with 5. 45 by 10, which is equal to 4.5. Both are correct. I thought this may be easy for you. So, you can do either this way or this way. It's up to you. There is no problem in that. Now, the next one is how we can convert a decimal into fraction. Whenever it is asked to find out the fraction form, it should be in the lowest terms. If it is asked or not asked, you should do it as simplest form or lowest terms. Decimal to fraction. How we can do that? Let's check. First one is 0.75. Is there an integral part? No. So, decimal part is 75 by, after the point how many places? 2. So it is power of 2. 75 by 100. Now we should make it into the lowest terms. How we can convert this into the lowest terms? So that we can do it in the working column. That will be more good. 75 by 100 with the 5, 20, again with the 5, we got 3 by 4. So the answer is 3 by 4. The next one is 8.5. Here integral part is there, that is 8. So we wrote 8. Decimal part is 0.5. That we can write it as numerator as 5 by denominator after the point only one place, so it is 10. Can we make it into the simplest form? Yes. 8 1 by 2. Third one, 6.05. Integral 6 decimal 05 means 5 by, after the point 2 places, so it is 100. Again, when we are making it to the simplest form, 6 1 by 20. 6 1 by 20. I hope this one is clear, right? So we studied place values, comparison, like, unlike, how we can compare, then fraction to decimal, decimal to fraction. Now the next one is addition, how we can add the decimal numbers. With 1 or 2 problems we are completing these sections, okay. As a revision part we are doing, so do more problems, it will be thorough to you. Addition. First question, 8.5, 23.75, 136.293. How we can add them? So the first number is 8.50. Next one, 23.75. Integral part should be in one side, decimal part should be in the other side. So we wrote the point. Integral part 23. So ones place 3, tens place 2. Next one is 7.5. Next one, point 136 integral part. Ones place, tens place, and then hundreds place. The next one is 293. We are going to add them. If it is confusing one, first you can convert into like decimal numbers by adding zeros. It's up to you. 3, 4, 15. We got the answer as 168.543. Second question, 18, 234.9, 0.476. First we wrote 18. There is no decimal side. The next one is 234. So in this 18, which is the ones place, it is 8, right? So 234 is the integral 1 from this. In that, which is the ones place number 4. So 4, 3, 2. .9. So 18 we can write it as 18.0. So to avoid the confusion, we wrote it like that. Now the next one's integral part is 0. So 0.476. So we got the answer as 253.376. In the subtraction, first one, subtract 1.002 from 17, which is a number. From which number we are subtracting? From 17 we are subtracting. So first we should write 17. So we wrote 17 first, because from this 17 we are subtracting. Which number we are subtracting? 1 point. In the previous question we wrote 18, we can write it as 18.0. So here also we can write it as 0.0. We wrote 1.002. We are going to subtract. In addition, if you are not writing zeros, it won't affect our answer. But in subtraction, you should convert them into like decimals. Otherwise, our answer may be wrong. So we added 3 zeros to make it as this, or to make both the numbers into like decimals. Now, normal subtraction. This became 10 and it gone to this side, 10 and it gone to this side, and this became 10 and both became 9. 8, 9, 9.51. Answer is 15.998. Now addition, subtraction together, how we can do? 8.57 minus 6.4432 minus 1.7 plus 0.683. in this addition and subtraction together. So let's do first these two. It's possible, right? 8 point subtract 6 point. It's easy. So we can do like that. Minus 6.4432. We already told in subtraction case we should add zeros. We added. Minus 2, 8, 6, 2, 1.2, 2.1268. We got the first one. Now from this, which number should be subtracted? 1.7. So better we can do it here. It's minus 1.7. Or if it is confusing, you can do one thing. Just rewrite this in this side I think this will be easy for you. 1.7. 8, 6, 2. This became 11 and this becomes 1. 7 to become 11, 4. 0.4268. It should be added with 0.683. So write 0.4268 plus 0.683. 8, 9, the answer is 1.1098. Okay, this is the answer. Second one, 3.94 minus 5.8 plus 4.367 minus 1.4. 3.5 point. It's not easy, right? So first we can add these two. 3.94 plus 4.367 we can do first. Why? Because it is not easy to subtract these two. So we are adding these two numbers first. So we are rearranging them. So we rearrange like this. Now let's start. .307. From 8.307 we are subtracting 5.8. 7, 0, 8 to become 13, 5. How? This 13 here and then this becomes 7. 2.507. Now from this 2.507 we are subtracting 1.4. 7, 0, 1, 1. So we got the answer as 1.107. I hope this one is clear to you. Now the next topic is multiplication. So how we can multiply a decimal number with a decimal number. 4.23 multiplied by 0.8. When we are doing this, don't think about the decimal, just write down the numbers without decimal. Multiplied 8. Multiply them. 3, 3, 8, 4 we got. Now, after the decimal, 2 places. Here after the decimal, 1 place. So, in the answer, there should be 2 plus 1, 3 places after the decimal. So, from right to left, we are counting 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So, our answer is 3.384. How we got the point here? Here after the point 2, here after the point 1. So, total after the point 3 places should be there. So, after the point 3 places, that is checking by from right to left, we are moving 3 places and then we will add this point there. Okay. The second one, 0.2 into 002 into 001. Just multiply 2 by 2. What is 2 by 2 or 2 into 2? 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 1, 4. So we got 4. Now after the decimal, how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After the point 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then point. Here 1, here 3. So 3 plus 1, 4. After that 3, 4 plus 3, 7. There was only one 4. So we added the zeros. 2.89. So the question we can write it like that. Multiply 2.89 by 10, 100 and 1000. Verse 1. 2.89 multiplied by 10, 100, 1000. When we are multiplying by 10, the decimal place will move 1 placed towards right. Because when we are multiplying, definitely the value is increasing. It is not at all decreasing. So to increase the value, it should be more towards right side. So 289, the point was here, right? So how many places it is moving? 1 place. So from here the point is moving 1 place. So the point is shifting to 28.9. And the next one, the point was here. How many places it is moving? 2 places. So when it is moving from here to right side, 1, 2. So it will come as here. Do you want to write 289 point? No need, because the answer is 289. Okay. The next one, how many places? 3. The point was here. 1, 2. 3 is not there, so we are adding the point 0 and this is our answer. So multiplication. So today we completed addition, subtraction, multiplication. Okay. So with this we are winding today's class. I know this one is a revision part for you. So more problems will be there to work out. So work out them and complete it. Okay. Thank you, dears.